Hello and welcome to EventExplorer, your campus event finding map. We are the team that created it. My name is Daniel Gleaves.
I'm Christine Steggy.
I'm Alex Lake Albert.
And I'm Andriani Perez.
I am Jorfi Lin or Zhichen Lin.
So the origin of our application was we go to USC, and currently the way that events are found on campus is very fragmented across a lot of different applications or just email lists. And if you're a student on campus and you want to find an event to go to, you might try something like GarnetGate, which is the kind of student organization event posting website where a lot of RAs will post things or student organizations. And that works fairly well, but not every organization posts their events here. Sometimes they have their own like GroupMe groups. Otherwise, the campus itself, the university has its own event calendar, which is not always on GarnetGate. So you might have to go here for some of the events and look at events here. Even aside from that, there's Gamecock Entertainment, which is one of the student-run things on campus that they send out a weekly text message if you sign up for it, but it can be hard to know which things to sign up for. The same for Cockpit, which is the sport messaging thing. Being able to find all of these different things and know where to look at what time to find an event you want to go to, it can be very difficult and it's very fragmented. So what we wanted to do with the creation of EventExplorer is to combine all of those together and make a centralized application that allows us to view events and allows people hosting events to have one place that they go to market their events, and then if you want to find something, you have a much easier time to find something exactly what you want to do. So how we built EventExplorer.
So our tech stack is primarily built around TypeScript and Next.js. TypeScript is a more type-safe version of JavaScript, and Next.js is a JavaScript framework built off of React. And this allows us to essentially build our entire application front-end and back-end in TypeScript. We're using the Next.js app router, which allows us to do server-side rendering, which can make some of the pages more performant when compared to other client-side rendering apps. We use Zod for our form validations and data validations. When we can't use traditional server-side rendering and we have to rely on client-side API routes, we use tRPC to build those routes. It gives us type safety on the front end and back end all at once. For our authentication library, you're using NextAuth.js, an authentication library that was built specifically for Next.js. And then we also use Mapbox, and Mapbox's API for our map that you can use to view events. It's an interactive map that you'll see pretty soon. Our backend, our database, is using PostgreSQL, which is a implementation of SQL, and Prisma, which is an object relational mapper, an ORM, which allows us to interact with Postgres in a more type-safe way. And then we're also using Tailwind CSS for our front-end styling, and all of this is hosted on Vercel, which is also a company that built Next.js.
So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and get started and show off EventExplorer and all the things that you can do with it. So if you are a new user, if you are someone who is looking to advertise one of your events, you're an event organizer, you run a club, you would start off by coming onto our application, looking around at the home page, and deciding you're gonna host your event here, so you're gonna sign up for a new account.
Yeah, so once you click on your sign up button on the top right, you'll take this to this page that you can enter your full name, your first name, your last name, your email address, and you can upload an image to sign up. Then you'll get a verification email. So, yeah, you can double check with the email, confirm that it's sent to the correct email, and go to your email address, look for the verified email. After you find that, you just click on sign in. Now you're good to go. You're signed in to our EventExplorer website.
So once you're on here, you can click on Find Events, and that allows you to view the map here. And then, since I'm a event organizer, I want to create a new event to show off what I'm doing this week. So I click add event and it takes me to the add event page. And I can add a picture for what the event's about. And I'm making cookies. So I'm going to say cookie crumble baking competition. All right. So we have food involved. So I'm going to select that the type is food. And I will put the event description. Come join us for a baking competition and win prizes. Eat lots of cookies. There's a free incentive for anyone who wants to go that's not competing, is that they get to try all the cookies that people make. And this is happening tonight, and it is ending tonight. So it's a one-day event. We'll say it's starting at 6 p.m. We'll say 6 on the dot, and it is ending at 8 p.m. It doesn't repeat, it's just a one-time event, but if you had an event that was repeating, you could do that there. And my event here, we'll say it is at 1400 Green Street. We'll have it at Russell House. So I am entering for my club here the location to be there. And now that I have all the information checked out, I will hit create event. And that immediately takes me to the page that everybody will see when they click on my event to check out the information. And some of the information, it shows when it's happening, it shows the picture, it shows the location, and you can click on that to get directions there from Google Maps if you wanted to. You could also download a QR code to share it with people if you wanted to post it elsewhere and share the link back to here. You could post it around campus in like an actual flyer maybe. And then, let's say I got one of the details wrong. I wanted to change the description because it's not a whole lot of information. I would hit the edit button here and it would take me to the edit page.
And the edit page here is supposed to be the exact same as when you're creating an event. That way you can change any and all details if needed. And these updates are going to happen real time, so you don't have to worry about people not seeing the most updated version of the event.
So I'm going to change the event description to say any attendee can eat cookies for free, no payment required. So I didn't specify that initially. And I don't want to delete the event up here, even though I could, because I'm just editing the information here. So now that I've changed it, I hit update, and that immediately reflects the changes back here on the event page. And that's kind of the end of it for the organizer side of it. They have posted their event, they can update it as they need to. But something that might happen now is that you want people to actually find your event, discover it somehow. So I'm going to sign out and I'm going to sign in with my consumer account where I'm a different person. And I am actually Andriani. Because Andriani wants to find something to do today and he's looking for some food.
All right, so Andriani wants to find some events that are happening. So he's going to click Find Events to go to the map page. And from the map page, he can look around at all the different event pins just to get a visual overview of what's going on. He can click on them to get some more details, and it'll also fly to any events that he clicks on. So now that he's seen everything happening on the map page, if he wants a more detailed overview, he can check out the side panel where there's a list of all the events happening. And if he clicks on one of those, it'll open it up on the map page. And what's great is he can also filter for specific options. So if he's looking for food events, he can filter by just food. Or if he's looking for music events too, he can add that in. He can also check out events that are happening right now. Or he could check out events happening in a specific range. And he can also search for specific events from the map page. So if he wants to search for that cookie event, maybe he heard about it earlier, he can do that. And there it is. And so let's say Andriani's really interested in a music event. and music around the world. That looks super cool to him. So he's gonna open up the event page using the little icon in the corner.
Okay, but let's say now that Andriani wants to find an event that's currently happening on campus. Since there's finals coming up and he wants some sort of way to de-stress, maybe get some free food, he filters only for food events. And then he also clicks free stuff and happening now. Well, you see that there's a couple events on campus. He's like, he enjoys snow cones and it's really hot outside today. So he's going to go and click the directions to see exactly where it's at on campus. And wow, it takes us from Andriani's address to the location. So let's say Andriani wants to leave this page and he wants to also save this event just in case he forgets. Andriani now has a list of events that he can go to, and he can view all his saved events by clicking his profile picture in the top right corner. And you can see saved events. In the saved events, you will see that there is the distress with snow cones. And here you can also go to the event page directly from here. And again, it will show the event page, and from here Andriani can decide what he wants to do. It shows the address as we previously shown, and it also shows who the creator of the event page is. If for some reason Andriani is really interested in Christine's events, he can click on her profile page, and here we can see all the events that Christine has hosted or that they're coming up as well. And these are just her recent events. It will show the top 5 recent events that she's created, but you can also see all her events by clicking the Christine Daygaze events button, and here will show every single event that she has created in the past. And you can also filter from here, just like how on the page you can click by merchandise, food, sports, music, miscellaneous. You can also do it by free stuff and whatnot to find your specific event that you want to go to. And again, the Stress with Snow Cones still pops up as it would in the map page. Lastly, if you go back to the profile page, just say Andriani wanted to create an event. He can click on My Events. And from here on the top right corner, he could add his own event without having to go to the map page, and following the same process as we would show before.
Now say that Andriani is graduating or he's leaving an area, he's moving to other places. If you want to delete his account, he's probably not going to use it again. You can just click on the profile page, go to his profile, and on the top right there's delete account. Once you click on it, you have to confirm, and want to make sure before you click it you're really sure you don't want to keep your account. You want to delete everything. And now that you deleted it, you can sign up again with different emails or different account, but the original account you signed in with, it's gone for good.
That has been EventExplorer, and thank you for joining us.